Hello everybody, looks like we're live at last. I've been having a problem. I don't know what's going on or why things have changed. I don't know if it's YouTube's doing or something else. But anyway, welcome to Montezuma. It is 55 degrees and sunny. Oh, there's a hawk in the air. You may be able to see it better than I can, but I think that's a red-tailed hawk. I'm gonna... Oh, are there two of them? Two birds in the air. I don't know if they're both red-tailed or not. I don't think so. Having a hard time seeing them. Where'd they go? Oh, I see them. I don't know if I can get them for you or not again. Shoot. Let me look with binoculars. I want to know what they are. I'm not sure if they were both red-tailed hawks or not. I didn't, it's hard for me to tell. Anyway, welcome to Montezuma. Like I said, it's about 55 degrees, breezy. Sunny. I've seen now red-tailed hawks. I've seen a northern harrier. I have seen numerous gulls, Canada geese, mallards, northern shovelers, pigeons. There's a northern harrier for you. I may have seen a pintail, I'm not sure. And I may have seen a, hold on one second here. A green-winged teal, but I wasn't sure. Anyway, let me get things wrapped up here so we can get underway. Now it is a pretty day here, but sunshine, as you know, if we're looking over distances, causes us problems. Oh, I also saw some smaller yellowish birds. I wasn't sure what they were. I couldn't get a look at them. They were a little too far for me to identify. They may have been American goldfinches, but I wasn't sure. Oh, and I just heard, and that reminded me, I have seen or heard a couple crows, American crows. We'll take a quick look, I didn't see anything really out of the ordinary here in the area to our right. Just saw a smaller bird or two. Hold on. Some smaller, red-winged blackbirds, I believe, just flew overhead. I'm seeing a couple crows, and I see a cedar waxwing. There are a number of crows in the area, maybe 4 or 5 if I had to guess. And they're kind of flying through the trees that are now behind us. Looks like more red-winged blackbirds flying overhead. Let's stop right here, I think. And we'll take a look. Let me switch cameras. The liars are conspiring today, and it's a serious thing. This looks like a northern shoveler, I believe. Using that large bill. Good look at the bill for a moment. And this is a female. Is that a male over here? Not yet in breeding colors? Hold on, let me find it. There. I believe, yes, I believe that is a male, but not in breeding colors just yet. I believe it. You know what? I'm not sure. Maybe it's not a male, but... Okay, yes, that is a green-winged teal hiding behind the Canada goose. Cute little duck. That's a male, and you know, as it doesn't look like it's quite there at full breeding colors, but it is there with that distinctive head coloration that helps me identify it. Smaller duck, significantly smaller than a mallard. Back to the shovelers that are here, if I can find them. This one may be a male, but again, it's not It looks like a male. It's not in breeding colors yet. It'll have a dark green head, and I may be wrong about that, but about it being a male, that is. Just adjust things here. There we go. Oh, who's this over here? More shovelers, I think. At least one of them is. Okay, there you can see that's a male without any doubt. Much further along in its coloration. See the dark head, the white on the body, but the rusty coloration towards the back. So it's getting there in terms of its breeding colors. Lightening it up just to help us see some of the detail. With that yellow eye. Okay, what else is nearby? I didn't see any shorebirds when I came through originally, and I have a feeling we're not going to see any at all. Or there may be some, but I don't know. I haven't seen any. I haven't seen anyone mention any. Is that this on the left? Well, these may be black ducks, American black ducks. Another shoveler there. I'm hearing a mallard, and I have seen mallards already when I came through the first time, but I don't see any right at the moment. I'm hearing. Oh, there's a mallard. A couple mallards actually. And who's this? Someone's snoozing. Okay, let me just look around with binoculars a little bit, see if there's anything that we really need to see. Hold on 1 second here. Okay, we're going to move. Oh, wait a second, hold on. Never mind, okay. It's been a quiet week for me in terms of bird watching. See anything out of the ordinary or I don't know for certain, but I'm guessing this is a teal. Green-winged teal. Yes, looks like it. Okay, let's keep going. Seems like my aiming isn't that good today. Let me brighten that up. So that's a shoveler there, I believe, and that might probably another green-winged teal. You can see how much smaller it is. The shoveler is of a decent size, although I believe they're smaller than mallards. But you know, I'm just looking around with binoculars. The green-winged teal is on the smaller side. If I had to guess, that's a ring-billed gull there. Some of these look larger. They may be herring gulls, but I'm not positive. It would be helpful if they would show their faces. That looks like a herring gull. So we've seen herring gulls and ring-billed gulls. We're going to get to Wildlife Drive very shortly. See some mallards back there. The duck that you're hearing, those are mallards. Mallards make that sound. I don't know what sounds, to be honest with you, what sounds American black ducks make. I don't know if they do, I don't know. I think we're going to get to Wildlife Drive ASAP. Oops, I didn't want to do that. I should have, I should just show you generally what things look like here. I know, I'm sorry the grass is in the way right now, but so you can see there are quite a few birds here overall. It's actually rather beautiful with the color and the leaves in the background, and just the sunny sky, and it's pretty. So beautiful day, but that sunshine likely will make things challenging for us at times. Especially when we're trying to look over long distances. Frogs, I think. A couple of them. Not hearing them any longer. It may have been tree frogs, but I'm not sure. It sounded like it, I should say. So there are some, some breezes, but it's not really windy. As I recall, last week was breezier / windier. And that may have, that may have helped us in terms of seeing, like, northern harriers last week. but this week a little quieter so far. I can't speak for the Montezuma area. There's a gull. But my own area had some rain during the week. Where's the gull? It was welcome. There's some water in this channel to our left. Not a lot though. Little gull up above us. Not sure what kind. Those look like Canada geese. Welcome. Flying up that high, you know, no guarantee, but it would be my suspicion that they are, you know, migrating geese as opposed to resident geese. That is an eagle, bald eagle, and that could be what's causing the dust up with all the ducks. There was a more concentrated one for a moment. That's what caught my eye. And those look like Canada geese. Look at the difference. The Canada geese have a slower wing flapping speed than do the ducks, and that's something I've talked about in recent weeks. Not just with Canada geese and, you know, the ducks, but also in the middle of the range, I would say, you know, it would be like a double-crested cormorant in terms of wing flapping speed. What difference does it make? Well, sometimes you don't get a good look, and if you're like me, you need all the help you can get in terms of identification. That's not a bird. It may be those same geese that we're hearing now. In the flock we looked at high elevation, they're pretty much above us right now. Just yet. Okay, what do we have over here? I'm not sure. Are they mergansers? The one on the left seems to be. I'm not sure about the one on the right. May have been hooded mergansers. Let's turn the car around. I want a better look if we can have it. hold on. Uh-oh. We've got vegetation getting in our way now. Hold on, let me... I can't see that well because my own reflection on my camera screen. That looks like to me, that looks like a merganser. And by its size, a hooded merganser. Look at the bill shape. I'm going to lighten it up. That's too much. And then the other bird, same bill shape, so I'm guessing that's also a merganser. So I would guess we have two hooded mergansers. I don't believe those are, I don't believe they're common mergansers. So I didn't expect to see them, and they're the first I've seen in a while. Looking around, we also have some mallards nearby. I won't be able to show them to you very well just because of where they are. And is there something over here? Somebody's over here. Mallards again. Oh, and I think I'm hearing a greater yellow legs. I'm not sure if it's greater or lesser. 3 of them in the air. Just flew over, and I thought I had maybe seen one in this water here, but 3 just flew overhead. Again, I'm not sure if they were greater or lesser. That depends on the call, and I didn't get a good look at them. It would have been helpful if they were still on, at water level. So anyway, I would say the hooded mergansers, if I'm correct in my identification, are really a pleasant surprise. Where's the other one? Well, it was there anyway. Okay, we are going to... Oh, I think I see it. We're going to turn around and keep going. Not the best look we've had, but we'll take it. Okay, anybody else? Not that I... Hold on, can see. No. Well, like I said, pleasant surprise. Let's turn the car around. Oh, and somebody's swimming over here. Looks like it's probably a muskrat. I don't know if I'll show it to you or not, but... Try to. Very similar to the beaver we saw at Sapsucker Woods last week, but not exactly. Smaller, certainly. This one is moving along and vegetation is not making things easy. We're going to keep going. Okay, back over to this side. I do see some activity. I'm not sure what they are. Again, you know, we're having problems because of the distance isn't terribly great, but the sunshine is not helping. I don't know what they are. I may try to turn around again and have another look. We have some mallards again. And these may be mallards too, I don't know. I don't think so though. I'm not so sure. I don't know. As soon as this car passes us, I think we'll try to turn around. Oh, great. It's not where I want it to be, the car. Stupid wires. Oh, they're annoying. They make driving difficult. Just get in the way. Okay, I think... Well, hold on. This may not be perfect, but it's what we've got. Are they shovelers? Somehow look different than from mallards, but maybe I'm wrong. Just wish everyone would get into breeding colors and make things easier. For me, anyway. Could be teals. I don't know. I really don't know. And this other one here. I'm trying to find it. Oh, maybe I can't find it. Maybe I can't get it. That's possible. No, it's right over here. Kind of sneaky. I don't think I'm going to be able to identify it. Hold on, let's try something right now. Uh-oh. Vegetation's getting more and more difficult. All right, we'll try from here and see if we can figure... Oh, there's a shorebird. Looks like a greater yellowlegs to me. Sorry, I'm having various difficulties because of just the lighting conditions, both in the car, believe it or not, and out of the car. So these are mallards. That I think we knew. That's a mallard there, clearly. It's easy. And where's that snoozing duck? Somewhere over here. Okay, that's a mallard there. You're hearing the greater yellowlegs just flew over, and it's giving. It was dip, 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 dip. So I'm guessing that the other yellowlegs we saw earlier were also greater. Are these blue-winged teals by any chance? No, I think they're green-winged teals. Yes. Okay, they are green-winged teals. And I just want to look at one other... Okay, that's just nothing. And we're going to move along. Is that a... That's a gadwall. Hi, gadwall. Good to see you. Let's lighten that up a bit. They're, like I told you last week, they are beautiful ducks if you get to see some of the detail. From a distance, they're just plain drab brown. But when you get to see some of the detail, you realize how beautiful they are. This is a male gadwall. For me, one of those, the best markers for me is that darkness on the upper half of the head, you know, above the cheek, and that white spot back there towards the tail, towards the back, is another helpful marker, but I don't count on it because other birds seem to have lighter spots there too. But that the head is distinctive for me. And I thought I saw, is there another one? Yes, that must be a female gadwall. At least I believe it is. She is pretty too. And I wish we didn't have vegetation bothering us, but... And now the sun is coming back out, which may or may not be good, I don't know. You know what, I want to move just a little bit. I don't know if that'll help or not. Yeah, sometimes. And there's a mallard there with them. So that's, I'm glad the mallard's there for size comparison. So the gadwall's not the smallest of ducks, but it's not as large, I don't believe, as is a mallard.
Can't give you super close-ups, but we'll do our best to have a good look. Just for a few more moments. So again, we're looking at a gadwall, everybody. It's a type of duck. And I'm having a hard time seeing just because of my own reflection on my camera screen here. Looks like more gadwalls. Another one there and there, I think. They're beautiful ducks. Alright, let's get going. Okay, I'll leave things in. Well, there's another duck over here. Let's see if we can find out what it is. I can't tell. I've got the sun in my eyes. I'll leave one to you. I can't really see. I don't know if I'd be able to tell, even if I could see. So, anyway, we're going to move along. Hold on one second. What do we have closer? Can I get them? I don't know if I can get them. Hold on. Okay, there are a couple mallards that are closer. Alright, let's switch cameras. Oops.
Anyway, overall, I mean, I think we're already seeing a decent variety. You know, we've seen an eagle. We didn't see it well, but we've seen one. We've seen red-tailed hawks. We've seen a northern harrier or two. I'll take it. Canada geese, mallards, green-winged teals, northern shovelers, American black duck. Oh, I think I hear gadwalls now. I see a great blue heron out there. We're going to stop here for a few moments. Oh, hold on. I see an American widgeon nearby. I don't know if I'll be able to show it to you though.
But I don't know if I'll show you the widgeon. She's over. Oh, actually, there are two. I don't know if they're male and female or not. Right here. At least one is a female. I haven't looked. Oh, more of them actually. At least three here. And that one looks. Is that a male? No, female. I don't know. Anyway, they're here, and oh, who's that? Is that another? Come back here, you. I don't know who that is. And I can't see who that is. I can't see right now. Out of my view. Maybe we'll get another opportunity. Okay, anyway, there is a great blue heron out here. somewhere. I promise, I did see one. Oh, there it is. Here. Closer to home. I'm not sure what they are. Good guess, but I won't. Let's look at the gull I was just seeing. Oh, there are a few gulls nearby. Looks like a ring-billed gull, I believe. And we're hearing Canada geese out there. And other birds, of course, but primarily we're hearing the geese. And that looks like an American widgeon. Hearing mallard also. Hold on one second here. One of the widgeons nearby is preening, but I don't know if I could give you a good look or not. Yeah, not the best look. I wonder if I could move. I wonder if that would help. Do we have coots out there? American coots? Looks like a gadwall there in the background, swimming from left to right, and the two coots in the foreground, which we may have already seen. But that's an American widgeon right there, male. Is that a shoveler by any chance? Might be. Might be. Yeah, I think it is, judging by that bill. Okay, let's move forward. Just want to see if I can see. Oh, that widgeon, I think, or yeah, the widgeon that was nearby moved on. I don't know if I would have had a good, clear view or not, but it moved on. So let's continue ourselves. The my best approximation of a gadwall sound is so you hear that sometimes, and those are the gadwalls out there. Hold on, let me see some things here. Oh, I think I see a blue-winged teal. Let me see if I can get a look for you. Hey. It had just stretched and showed that blue on its wing. Not the best view. We've got some vegetation in the way, but good to see. Kind of sleepy. Okay, so let's see if there are any others nearby. Who's this? I don't know. Could have been a female for all I know, but between the grasses and the non-breeding plumage, everyone's trying to make things difficult. That looks like a shoveler there. Luckily, the bill doesn't change color, or doesn't change shape and size. All right, let's move forward. Good to see the blue-winged teal, though. Okay, let's hope for a clear. Another great blue heron, by the way, in flight right now. Where'd it go? There it is. Unless it's the same one, which is a possibility. It may have been. I'm not sure. I'm not seeing too many clear views. It's starting to clear up a little bit here, so maybe we'll try from here a little bit. Do you have gadwalls again? Not sure if that's a widgeon or not. I think it might be. Oh, there's just too much vegetation. That looks like a widgeon. Or, I'm sorry, a gadwall. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Yes. But we have vegetation in the way, unfortunately. Yep. Yep. This spot is not really working well for me. Let's look out. Oh, who's flying by? Hold on. They may have been mallards, I'm not sure. We won't, I mean, I don't want to spend too much time looking at ducks. Don't get me wrong, I love looking at them and identifying them, but I'm sure it can be, maybe it gets boring after a while for some people, and it can be frustrating just to try to give everything a look. Do we have pintails out there? Is that a pintail? I think so. Pigeons. I think these are gadwall, or I think that might be, yeah, that looks like a gadwall there, I believe. Widgeon, gadwall. American coot. Let me look around with binoculars just a bit. Coots and widgeons. Are those scops? I think they might be. I think that might be a scop at center screen. I'm having a hard time telling. I don't. They could cut that out. They could be, for all I know, they're ring-necked ducks, but I somehow think they might be scops. I'm not sure. Oh, maybe that one at center screen. Is that a ring-neck duck? I think I just saw a ring-necked duck walk or swim by. And then who's that in the background? It's tough for me to tell. I'm sorry, I just can't tell. I'm not, I'm not an expert on identification. I believe I'd be able to tell if I were looking at a larger screen. I may be wrong about that. I may be seeing a redhead there. It's hard to tell because we've got vegetation in the way now. think we may be, I don't know. What I'm looking for on, hold on a second. I want to look something up. Try to hold things here while I'm looking it up. I don't know. What I'm not seeing is that white spike on the flank that I have spoken about when talking about ring-necked ducks. Although maybe I'm seeing it. It's hard. Our lighting is tough because it's so bright. I think that may be what we are seeing. So, and it could be an issue partially of the fact that they're not maybe yet in full breeding plumage. I'm not sure. There is a redhead there, without a doubt now. A couple of them. In the background there. Vegetation's making things difficult. Let's move forward and see if we can get a better look somewhere here.
Show you.
Hello.
I could show you all each of the different species.
I don't like the way things are working here, vegetation-wise. Hold on a second. To our right, by the way, on the other side, I see a pied-billed grebe. What I don't see is a clearing. This may have to, well, you know, maybe up a little bit. Yeah, this might be better. I don't know if it'll be helpful in seeing the ducks we were trying to look at earlier, but definitely seeing redheads and widgeons and American coots. And who is that? That's a pied-billed grebe also, right there, center screen. You can see how small it is relative to the ducks. Oh! Wait, what was that? Maybe another grebe? Looks like it. It's a widgeon there at center, I believe. I'm sorry, not widgeon, gadwall. Haven't seen any ruddy ducks yet. We saw some, we did see a few last week. Maybe me around, but it's tough to keep track of everything and keep, look at every single spot. That looks like that. See that right there at center screen? That is a ring-necked duck. That white stripe on the bill is very helpful. And having not seen it before on those other ducks makes me think further that they were maybe scops, but I'm not sure. Wind is picking up just a little bit, at least for the moment. Well, there are some ducks that are a little closer, but I think the vegetation might be problematic. I'll have to change batteries pretty soon. Let's at least give the closer ducks a try. 1 second here. See what I mean? Some ducks just flew by and I couldn't get them. Okay. Maybe take a look out there again and see who came in. See, if you look, well, it just dove. There was that white spike on that one that I'm pretty sure was a ring-necked duck. Right at, at the shoulder. And I wasn't seeing that on those other birds earlier that I thought might be scops. I may be wrong, but there, yeah, see at center screen right now, that looks like a ruddy duck. You can see a little bit of that white cheek, and look at that tail that kind of spikes up, and there may be another one behind it and to the right. Yeah, there are a few ruddy ducks out there. Good. Yeah, they're all, you see more in the back. I think that is a scop there at center. I'm not sure, but I think so. Female. Maybe wrong. I don't know if it's a female ring-necked duck or not. I've been wrong before. Yeah, I may be wrong, but I think we were seeing some scops, so good to know. I don't know if they were greater or lesser. The greater, or I should say, I believe the lesser has maybe a more prominent point to the back of his head, or maybe it's the other way around. If it's the greater that does. At center screen, I believe that's a female scaup swimming by, and I think that may be a male there at center. And I'm judging by size, I would have to guess. Well, I don't know. I shouldn't say. You can hear the gadwalls now fairly prominently there. Maybe there's some nearby. All right, let's look at just a little bit closer for a moment or two and see if that's what we're hearing. If we can find some. Well, that's a gadwall there, but so there's definitely some gadwalls. I don't know who's vocalizing though, which one or ones. At center, swimming to the left, you can see a little bit of that white spike at the shoulder. That one looks like a ring-necked duck, and behind it looks like at center looks like a female ruddy duck, I believe. So overall, again, we are seeing a nice variety today, ducks-wise and other birds. Now obviously some birds we're not seeing so much of right now. Like the birds of the heron family. But we have seen a great blue heron or two, at least one. I'm not sure if the second was the same one or not. I haven't seen or heard any gallinules yet. Hold on a second, what do I see in the air? Is that what I'm... Yeah, that's a gull. Okay, I thought it was something else maybe. Don't worry, I will, if, maybe you're bored by this, but we'll get going pretty soon and continue. But really, this time of year, this is the primary attraction for Wildlife Drive, the ducks. Well, an American coot's not a duck, but you know what I mean. These water birds out there. Okay, let's move just because of vegetation. Because I don't like what's really blocking our view. I don't know if we'll get a clear shot or not. I don't want them to just, Oh, another great blue heron. Or maybe the same great blue heron. Let's see if we can get a look at it, because they're going to be soon, for us anyway, kind of a rarity. Just for the season. This battery's almost dead. So again, I don't know if this is the same heron or not, but we might as well take a look while we can. Just for a few moments. We'll get back out to ducks very shortly, like right now. With those long necks, I suspect these are pintails, but I'm not positive. I think they are. Northern pintails. Haven't seen yet, you know, a male in breeding colors. We did see some last week. Getting a warning that it's time to change the battery. Very soon. You notice some of these ducks, a fair number of them, they keep like dipping, you know, they keep tilting forward and putting their heads underwater. Not all ducks do that. Some ducks will dive for their food. See, right there at center, that's a ring-necked duck, and see at its shoulder there's like a white spike, white, you know, triangular white bit of feathering there. That's one thing I look for to distinguish that from a you know, a scaup, lesser or greater. I'm sure there are other you know, ways to tell, but that's for me one of the best ways. Oh, you know what? I don't have batteries ready. Okay, I'm going to switch cameras for a moment.
You should charge the battery. I always charge the batteries. The last time I charged it, last night. Charged them all last night. Looks like a grebe way back there.
we're going to move... Oh, you know, let's look one more time at the great blue heron, just while we have some better light. These are shovelers, I believe, and a green-winged teal. Cute. That might be a pintail there at center. Let's move on. That looked like a gadwall to me. Not sure who this is. Maybe a pintail. But again, we still haven't seen any males, male pintails in full breeding plumage like we did last week. Okay, I think we're going to move along. Oops. We'll leave everything in place for the moment. Really haven't been seeing too many raptors flying around. We've seen, at least since we actually began driving here on the drive, Haven't seen eagles really. I mean, we did see one, but you know, not much activity. I should check the ground level just in case they're there. I don't happen to see any just sitting on the ground like we did last week. Saw a couple on the ground last week. Just a quick look back there, maybe just more of the same. They're even farther away, I would say, so more difficult anyway for me. Honestly, I'm not sure what we're seeing back there. I'll say this though, nothing stands out as being, you know, very different in terms of features that I can, you know, actually observe. So it may be largely the same sorts of species we've seen. Now, that white breast in the back, I wonder, are those, I don't know if those are pintails or not, they might be. Hold still, you. I think these are pintails. Something I think just bit me. Some bug. I think. Better not have been a mosquito. Okay, let's move on. These ducks are swimming farther away, and just the swimming really is what makes things more difficult, just because they're moving. So it makes things challenging in terms of getting close-ups. day like today, or and in this situation, you know, even it doesn't even have to be like today. But oh, hold on one second. Okay, for me, constant adjustments in terms of you know, lighting and magnification, focus. It's just constant. Just as the, you know, light might change because of cloud cover, movement, angles, you name it. Hold on one second. What's that flying? Oh, great blue heron flying in the distance left to right. I don't know if it's one of the ones we've seen already. Pied-billed grebe. Looks like another grebe just by the shape of its head. More grebe. Okay, so we've seen a few pied-billed grebes now. This is, as I've said before, this is always, you know, challenging in many ways. Quite a few ducks here, and you know, you hope that that we're able to, you know, go through and look at most of them. You hate to think that, you know, one rarity is there and we miss it, but it's very possible. You know, a Eurasian widgeon has been reported here every once in a while lately. Not yesterday though. At least I don't believe. And you know, you wonder, where is it? Where have we been missing it? And when there are lots of ducks, yeah, sure, it's great, but it's not like it's easy to go and review every single bird in the water. Looks like, for the most part, nothing out of the ordinary. Okay, let's keep moving, I think. Okay. You could tell. I couldn't tell what kind of ducks those were, but by just how rapidly they're flapping their wings, they're not Canada geese. two herons are flying by. Well, one, they were kind of together. One just flew over to the side of the road. Great blue herons, that is. And the other seemed to return maybe to here. I don't know if one was chasing after the other. It's very possible. And that long neck makes me think pintail. Hey. Okay. Car ahead of us. Gentleman just got out and maybe scared a duck. Thanks. I wonder if he's taking a picture. He's probably taking a picture of the great blue heron that we were looking at a moment ago. And we are going to move on, I think. We might have a good opportunity to look at some pintails here. Come on. All right, vegetation's getting in the way again. Lighting's a challenge. Let's see what else is nearby. Look like teals. I'm not sure if they're green or blue. Green-winged or blue-winged. I'm suspecting blue. And these might be green. And we're going to move along. Oh, I want to look at that. Come on, Ferris, come on. Wake up. Like I said, lighting is a challenge today in many ways. It always is, but I mean, it's... Sometimes we're getting great looks, but then it gets too bright even. Hold on. Let's see if we can look at that. Shoot, they're moving. No, you can't look anymore. I believe these are blue-winged teals here, and then this is another pintail. Somebody is chirping. I'm not sure who it is. You know, sometimes when you watch a bird preen, you just get a different sense of it. And that's why we're doing this. To some it may be boring, but again, you get a different sense of a bird if you watch it preen for an extended period of time. We'll move on shortly, but again, those were northern pintails that we've been watching preening. At least I believe they are. And we're going to move along. Very shortly. Well, and in the foreground there, still those blue-winged teals. We're going to move along right now. Is that what I think it might be? Yeah, common gallinule. There may be two of them. Hold on one second. Maybe just one. It's just one. And some green-winged teals. But anyway, that's a common gallinule, a juvenile right there. We may have seen one in this same area last week. Hold on one second. What else do I see? Probably another green-winged teal. Let's keep going. Time is short. Oh, it's 2:30 already. 2:34. Oh, hold on, hold on. Hope this guy doesn't hit me. The guy behind me. Oh, green-winged teal male. Okay, that's what I saw. Right there. Okay. So the green-winged teals there look like they're preening and bathing. And I think it might be wise to switch cameras. All right, let's do that.
to our left. I do see a couple crows. At least I believe they're crows. Yes, American crows by the looks of it. I'm worried about this guy behind me. I think he's not a good driver. Tailgater. Don't like tailgating. All dry. Looks dry again. A little bit of water in the channel to my left. There's actually a puddle here on the road. I just say that just to, you know, I mean, there has been some rain, I believe. I don't get the sense that there's been a lot of rain. In the air, I'm seeing, is that a turkey vulture? I don't believe so. It's something else. Yeah, I thought so. It's a harrier, northern harrier. Good. a number of weeks ago, I mean the weather was, you know, warmer. I got home after the tour, and I, you know, couldn't park my car as always because there were so many tiny little frogs all over the place. Tiny little things. And you know that you may know that thing I use to sometimes blow water off a camera lens, or dust off a camera lens. I was using that to just encourage the frogs to move. These appear to be Canada geese. I thought I had seen something else in the air, but maybe not. Is just choked with vegetation. I'm wondering if it'll be a long time before it ends up being, you know, I'm not saying a good draw for birds, but a good draw for birds that, you know, allows us to see the birds. It may be a while before that happens again. Just by the way, and I'm, you know, maybe it's the best thing for the birds. That could very well be. But in terms of us seeing them, not so good. So I would say from that standpoint, things haven't been managed well. But again, for the birds, which is more important, you know, maybe just fine, maybe perfect. Still supposedly 55 degrees. Probably about right. You know, it may not be exact to the degree, and I sometimes wonder if my car's thermometer doesn't update as often as I think it should. But that was the, you know, predicted highs were in the 50s today. Tomorrow, I believe it's supposed to be a little warmer, just a few degrees. you know, it's the middle of October. You can only expect it to get so warm anymore. Okay, there are a few ducks in the water here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show them to you. They appear to be mallards. This may be that same northern harrier, I'm not sure. It's now getting more difficult for me to stay with it just because of where it is. Ducks and geese flying around here and there, mostly there. Hold on one second here. Once again, across the way, across the highway, there are some birds there in that tree. Not sure yet if they're starlings or if they're red-winged blackbirds. We'll try to take a look. Sure. Geese over there, and maybe a duck is with them. That's the mallard. I thought I heard something else here closer by. Maybe not. Looks like a few pied grebes out there too. Probably 3 of them. I believe there's another one up there. Yep, there it is. I'd say starlings. Let me take a closer look. I'll set you down for a moment. Yes, they look like starlings to me. haven't seen a great egret yet, so maybe we're not going to see one this week. We saw one last week, as I recall, and we saw a number of them the prior week. I haven't seen one yet today. You know, here on Wildlife Drive, that is. Couple pied-bill grapes. And I suspect that's going to be just about it for Wildlife Drive. We have a little ways to go, but I don't see too much in this area. It's always possible. Don't get your hopes up. I have to double check, but I believe that's already in black. I think so, not sure. We did see some, or I saw some earlier flying around. I saw them and heard them. If that is one, I hope it goes and finds some friends. This is the time of year for that. hour-and-a-half drive. Not bad. We saw a nice variety, I would say. So I'm pretty pleased. It's certainly possible to drive all that distance and see very little. I've done that a few times over the years. Above Chalky Pool, I see a northern harrier flying around, just so as you know. Wasn't too far from the road. From here, Mays Point looks as dry as it has been, as far as I can tell. Osprey nest. There is, what is that? May have been a pigeon, I'm not sure. But no, I don't know. Let me see if I can look with let me see if I can look with binoculars. I guess it's a starling. Okay. Seemed a little too small to be a pigeon. Welcome to East Road. In the air, I see a double-crested cormorant. We may see more of them. We've been seeing them here regularly the last few weeks. On the wire ahead of us, I see a mourning dove, which will likely fly off as we fly on that. Yep, as it just did. Sorry. I see I just saw some I believe they were eastern bluebirds, 2 of them. May have been on the wires and then flew over the road and towards the trees. And when they landed in the trees, I had a good enough look at one of them to see that it was an eastern bluebird. Looking pretty dry down below. There are cars ahead of us in the viewing area, at least one, maybe two. And I see some lighter spots down there. I don't know if I see anything white. Maybe I do, but so I'm guessing there's some sandhill cranes, but I don't know that yet.